Hi, today I wanted to show you how I made these cute little roses like the one I used on this tag. All you need to make these roses are some felt for the rose, some felt for the leaves, a poker, scissors, and glue dots. Now the first thing you do is cut a circle out of your felt. Then what you're going to do is you're going to cut a spiral out of that circle. All you do is go round and round. How thick you make the spirals determines how thick the rose is. So just keep going around like this. Until you get close to the center. And then in the center, you leave a little sort of nub. So it looks kind of like this, like a spiral that you would hang it for a party. Now you're going to take your poker, or anything else will work too. Any sharp edge will work, or skinny nail or anything. And then you're just going to start wrapping your felt from the outside in, like this. Wrap it around and over itself. Wrap it fairly tightly. After it gets to be, maybe half of the spiral, you can take it off and then just continue to wrap. Now you notice if you did it like I did, not all your spirals cut exactly the same thickness. It's going to give a little bit more dimension to the petals. I don't know if you can see that, I hope so. Now when you get close to the center with this little nub here, all you take is a glue dot. Stick it on the inside of the nub. And then stick the nub to the bottom of your rose. And there you have it. Now you can play with the petals if you want. And then you have a pretty little rose. Now to make the leaves, all I do is I take a circle of felt, and then I take and I cut some leaf shapes out of the sides. Depending on the size of your circle and your leaves, you can get 4 or 5 leaves out of one. So then you have 2 petals, or 2 leaves. Take another glue dot, stick it to the back of the first one. Now just be careful because you don't want to pull the felt. Put them together so they make pretty little leaves like that. Then one more glue dot on the front of the leaf pair. And stick it behind your rose. And there you have a really pretty flower for a card. Now if you want your flower to be a little less symmetrical, what I did with this one is instead of cutting a circle, I originally drew a circle shape and then made it squiggly. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep cutting our spiral, but we're going to cut a squiggly spiral. Now whatever size you make your circle depends how big you want your flower. So you might want to plan that out first. Now just as the last one, keep cutting but squiggle it. And when you get to the center, there again, leave a little nub. Take your poker and just as last time, start wrapping. Now because you've made squiggles, you're going to have a little bit more dimension to the petals. The only thing is, you're going to find that as you're doing it, it maybe doesn't look as even. Don't worry about that because your petals are going to open up much more at the top. Now we have it about halfway. Take it off your poker and keep twisting. Now you can see already that this one, the petals are not quite as tight because of the wiggles. And it's a very pretty look. Now both of these circles started out approximately the same size, and I find that the best size circles are anywhere from say 2 to 3 inches. You don't want your flower too big. Now we're near the end. Take your glue dot, adhere it to your nub, and stick it to the bottom of your flower. And there you have a very pretty flower with much more dimension. On my card I wanted that very simple one. I really like this one as well. Now just cut yourself a couple of leaves. The glue dots on the leaves again. I glued on the front of the leaves. And stick it to your flower. And there you have it. 2 different style of roses that you can use on cards, tags, presents, anything you'd like. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.